Good evening, viewers. I'm 21st Century Cat.
And I'm Mr. Funny.
And you're watching Cat and Funny Discuss.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 21st Century Cat and Mr. Funny Show!
Andy, well, what is the topic of conversation tonight?
Dating.
Dating. And what are we going to talk about in regards to dating?
We're going to talk about our dating experiences.
Or lack of.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, basically, viewers, I did my 5-fact vlog train the other day, and I talked about the fact I had one girl for 10 years and another girlfriend for 3 years. I mean, what's your sort of... What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I mean, yeah, it was 10 years, but how well would you really know someone after 10 years? You know, that's still in that early stages, really. You know, that's only a tenth of a century.
Yeah.
What about you, Andy? What are your experiences? So you've had three girlfriends? Serious girlfriends?
When you how do we define long-term relationship?
To me, it's anything past the first date. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah.
So I've still had 2 in that case.
I think that I would say that I've had 3 long-term relationships, which when I say long-term, I'm saying like
Longer than one date.
just over a year.
I mean, is it fair
just under a year.
Is it fair to say you're extremely good at first dates?
I'm amazing at first dates.
Well, what's the problem?
I'm just rubbish at second dates. What about you?
Yeah, I'm joking with you, but I'm rubbish at dates as well, because I had a couple of dates before Christmas which didn't come to anything. But I just...
That's because you tried to...
No, I didn't try and sleep with them. No, I had 2 dates and they went extremely well and made them laugh and all the rest of it. I think the mistake I made was telling them about YouTube, and maybe they saw some of my geekier videos.
Maybe the mistake you made was talking about Star Wars.
Well, just sort of be an icebreaker.
Did you talk about Star Wars?
A little bit. What's wrong with that? No, I don't need to talk about Star Wars. So, I mean, your last relate. I mean, I split up from Sparky Ruth in 2004. You split up from Emmeline, wasn't it? I think 2 years ago, maybe. Time flies. I don't know when it was. Was it
3?
Yeah. So what went wrong there? Is there a pattern between the relationships?
She wanted to move in with me, and which was all very well and good, but the only thing is that she wanted to. It wasn't just her that wanted to move in with me.
What, she wanted to bring her parents or a brother, sister?
She wanted to bring her friends with her.
Her friends.
Hugo and Pip.
Hugo and Pip. Her feline friends.
She wanted them to move in, but the thing is, I only have a small house, and there wasn't room for the 4 of us.
But if I remember correctly, you never said no to the cats anyway, did you?
Afterwards, yeah. I mean, I said that. Initially, I said, that just she could move in.
But not the cats. The cats would have to be put down.
No,
The cats would have
not say they'd have to be put down. I just said they could live elsewhere. They could live with their parents.
And how did she take that?
Oh, well, I thought she took it well.
Was that one day before you split up?
No, it wasn't. It was about, I don't know, 5 days, 6 days.
Now, Andy, true story, viewers. I never realised that. I thought what you told me though. I thought you said to her that she could bring the cat, but if they made any damage, if they clawed your sofa.
Well, look, the thing is, at her house, right? She used to have a few things, and they used to claw at these things. And every time they clawed at these items, the chairs and other items of furniture, there was one item that they were allowed to claw at, but all the rest of the items they weren't allowed to claw at. And the items they were allowed to claw at were the chairs. So I'm thinking, if they come to my place, they're going to start clawing at the chairs, because they're allowed to at her place.
But didn't you give her a proposition to get around that problem?
Which was... Yeah, she said we never had anything in common. And
What did you think?
well, I knew that. I knew that from the day we met.